became enlightened. And enlightenment is not Gautam Buddha's monopoly. He was Siddhartha Gautam, just ordinary prince. He did this and he found the key, he became Buddha. Every one of us here has the ability to become Buddha, and I will take nothing less than that. That's why she said that to me, he did that to me, and create anger. Fear. Every time it goes to future, what will happen to me? What will happen to my job? What will happen to my family? What will happen to my kids? Insecurity, fear, anxiety. Every thought belongs to past or future. Every future or past either creates fear, insecurity, anger. This is the drama going on all the time, every day, every thought, every moment. When you sit, you will get all this truth about yourself on your own experience. You are not doing anything, you are simply sitting. See the magic. You are simply sitting and watching breath, and all the experience automatically coming to you. You are not reading book, you are not acquiring knowledge. It is not somebody else's knowledge, it is your experience. When I sit, when I try to watch my breath, this is exactly what happens. Now you are eating the apple. I always tell, if I eat the apple and I tell you how the apple tasted, and I am a good explainer, so you will get 99%. But you never ate the apple, so you will get 99%, but you will never get 100%. Even if you get 99%, you come after 6 months, I ask you, how was the apple? You will lose 50%. Yes or no? After 1 year you come, you will not even know I told you anything. What kind of apple, what color, I don't know anything. But if you eat apple yourself, even if you after come 10 years, after come here 10 years you come to me and I ask you how was the apple, what you will say? You will give me exact explanation of that apple. Yes or no? Why? Because it was your experience. This is what meditation does. Everyone knows I don't have to create anger. Everyone knows I don't have to create fear. Everyone knows, but that knowledge is others' knowledge, it's not your own experience. So whenever a situation arises, you suddenly react. You suddenly create anger. Why? Because you read the knowledge, like somebody explained to you. But when the situation comes, you forget that knowledge and you react, like apple. You will not remember the knowledge because it's not under your experience. It is somebody else's teaching. Somebody else's teaching never work. Only your experience will work. And when you do meditation, all sort of a revelation truth about yourself will come on your own experience. So whenever that thing will come, you will suddenly get aware, oh, I don't have to create I know why this is happening. How was your experience?
Initially, I could concentrate because slowly thoughts were coming. I was trying to bring back myself to the realization. So, as I think
See, you are getting introduced to the nature of your mind. What kind of mind I have? How about you?
first thing I couldn't sit that long.
That's okay.
So I was continuously trying to sit in position,
That's okay.
and I was getting into the breath and focusing again. So I kept on.
So what was happening then? Because it is not in the nature of my mind and body and mind started reacting. Have you seen this? You go to movie, you go to party, you sit there 3 hours, nothing happens to you. Yes or no? Huh? You don't even realize where time gone. Do you know what happens there? because that matches with your body. What is happening? There is a fire burning inside you. What fire? Lust, anger, envy, jealousy. This fire is inside you. Every moment you are creating this fire. Yes? Now you go and watch movie. What is happening in movie? Lust, envy, jealousy. That's happening in movie. Yes or no? So what is happening? Have you seen that old चूल्हा जिसको बोलते थे, क्या बोलते थे उसको हम? Fire pit. Have you seen? When a fire pit is burning, okay. Now the fire pit is burning. You take more fire and put into that pit. What will happen? Will it react? It will not react. Now fire pit is there. You try to extinguish it with water. What will happen? You take some water, put on that. What will happen? Psst, it will react. You keep putting water little by little, it will start reacting. Yes? Till the time it get completely extinguished. This is exactly what happens. If you put more fire into it, it creates no problem. It goes very well with it. Yes or no? When you are watching movie, going to party, 3 hours, nothing happens to you. Why? Because you are putting fire into fire. But the moment you start meditating, what happens? You start to put little bit of cold water. And every time you put water, or my leg, oh my hand, oh my neck, oh my back. Understand what is happening? Because you are not putting fire anymore. You are trying to extinguish the fire, body will start to react. It's not the nature of body, because body and mind is full of fire. Now you are trying to put a water. Body will react, mind will react. You have seen that on your experience. How was your experience? Imagine with that kind of mind we are leading our life. That's why most of the time we are regretting for every action we do. You understand why that is happening. Nothing seems to work. Sometime looks beautiful thing going on, and suddenly then again back to square one. In whole life, the happiness seems to come for some time only, very brief moments, and then we are again that miserable person all the time. What went wrong? This is what went wrong, this mind. When we were children, we were very happy, jolly. What went wrong? Something went wrong while developing into adult. That in the meditation you find out. How about the back line? Anyone want to share anything before I close? 4 minutes past 8:30. Anyone want to share your experience? Yes? We are not here to perfect the practice, okay? That's not the aim. We are here to see what happens to me when I do something. I am not here that I don't want you to, I am not expecting you will not move or not on. What I am looking at, what kind of realization you are getting about yourself on your own experience, that is all I want. You understand what is happening? If I cannot sit for 1 hour and do something, then imagine my whole, in that 1 hour I exactly understand how strong is my body, how strong is my mind, what is happening to my emotion, how the processes are going. I start to realize things about me, because nobody told me how this mind works, how this body works. Even somebody tells you it's not going to work unless you eat the apple. You sit there and you observe. All I want to do is sit with eyes closed. Okay? All I want to committing that this 1 hour I am not going to do anything. I am human being. What I am? But problem is this, I have converted into human doing. Every moment I want to do something. If somebody says, just sit, I sit, relax, chill out. Even if you sit, you keep thinking. You can't even relax. This is the insanity. You say, okay, I will take off today. I will relax. What you do, relax? Your mind is going on 24/7. Even your body is at home. What kind of relax you will get? Unless this thing works out, even if you are in office, you will be relaxed. If this you work out this thing. We can't even relax for 5 minutes because the moment you sit and relax, okay, let me relax, this mind starts to create all sort of dramas, all sort of scenarios. I am going to develop this faculty of not doing anything. I will start with 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I just want to don't do anything. I just want to sit. I just want to relax, chill out. I just want to watch my breath. I don't want to think. I don't want to do any task, nothing. When I relax a bit, then my X become more sharp. You know the woodcutter? If one woodcutter goes with his axe and start to cut the trees, he's cutting, and he's not stopping, he's not resting, will his efficiency will be more or less? If that woodcutter stops, takes some breaks in between, and then sharpens his tool, will his performance will increase or decrease? What we are doing, we are not resting, we are just taking the axe and cutting the wood, and when you are coming, nothing is in hand. So I am going to practice this for next week, 1 week, that I am going to sit and practice, and good news that I spent entire whole day of me today creating that meditation which we just did, and put that before coming here, I uploaded that on YouTube. So that when you sit at home, now you will hear my voice, you will think you are sitting with me. Anytime, anywhere you want, you just go, open, play. 1 hour for you, 10 minutes for your kids. Or even you can do 10 minutes with your kids. I will post that in the main group today when you go home. Now this 1 week's homework. Take one, I don't care you do physical exercise or not, if you do it's well and good. But this practice must be done for 1 week, and all team leader needs to check on their teammates. What is the practice? I am going to sit, okay? I am going to play that meditation, I am going to sit. Now my son comes, I want water. You get up, give him water, again come and sit. Don't create aversion, okay? So first try that you are there, that nobody disturbs you. But we live in the world, everyone will disturb us. Especially when you are doing, somebody will purposefully come, okay? No, somebody doesn't call you, and that time they will call you, okay? So don't create aversion, take the phone, again put down, again start. Like how our mind wanders, what we do? The moment we realize my mind has wandered, I bring it back and start again. I create no aversion. Same when you are meditating, doing yoga, somebody comes and disturbs you, welcome them. Do that work. Somebody knocks on your door, somebody asks you something, just get up, give them, again come back and sit. Okay? You are not here sitting in meditation to get some pleasure out of it. Then you are on the wrong path, because I saw many people, they sit in meditation. I am getting peace. Wow. Then husband comes, their son comes. I am doing meditation. You bloody fool. You don't understand. What are you doing? Don't even see. 2 minutes I am getting peace. They can't digest that as well. Every time I do something, they will come. This is wrong way of meditation. Meditation is not that. Meditation is no matter what kind of sensation comes, I am not going to create aversion, I am not going to create craving, I am going to attend, again come back, again start. This is real meditation. I am not here to experience any kind of peace, I am not here to experience any kind of trance or any kind of unconsciousness, like when you drink you go on to some other world. So meditation is not done for that. Meditation is done to be awakened more what is happening in me. I was sitting like this, simply doing nothing, observing what is happening in each body part, observing how my breath is going, observing how my heart is pumping. Slowly, slowly, so many revelation will come to you on your own experience, that one day you will find the key, master key of all the problems. That's what Gautam Buddha did. That's what the key he found, and the moment he found that key, he became enlightened. And enlightenment is not Gautam Buddha's monopoly. He was Siddhartha Gautam, just ordinary prince. He did this and he found the key, he became Buddha. Every one of us here has the ability to become Buddha, and I will take nothing less than that. That's why I am very strict with my students. I expect everyone to become Buddha, and I will not take anything less than that. So that's up to you now. That's what I did in yesterday's class. Yesterday's class I blasted them, everyone, because they were saying, oh, it did not work for me, I did 10 minutes and then my thought went here and there. I said, okay, did you call me, did you message me, ask me, this is what happening? You are telling maybe Vipassana is not for me. I said, you think you are greater than Gautam Buddha? What thought you have about yourself? You think you are something special, that something has helped millions of people, and you are saying, oh, maybe it's not more for me. Who gives you right to make that kind of decision? You go to teacher, you ask him, I am sitting in meditation, I am finding this difficulty. You ask, you correct yourself, because everyone has that potential to become Buddha. And this world really needs Buddha, especially in this age. And what I have seen, that there is many now people becoming more Buddha in this age. The spreading of consciousness is faster than ever because of the collective sadness, collective negativity in this world is pushing the people to rise above their mind and body and come out of this psychological world and into the real world. And I would expect every one of you to come out of this psychological life you live. The life you are living is not real, it's only you are living in your head. You have to come out of that psychological life into the reality, what is happening, and that this Vipassana will bring that in your life. So this week's homework is to do meditation 1 hour. If you can put some more hour and do the sun salutations, more than welcome. Okay, but for 1 week, and I encourage. Thank you so much for coming. I hope that every one of you take the advantage of this opportunity and enlighten yourself. Thank you so much.